Iran and the United States have traded fresh strikes. In the latest escalation, Washington struck multiple targets in Iran after Tehran allegedly shot down an American helicopter. Iran also hit back by targeting America's regional partners. While tensions soar in West Asia, U.S. President Donald Trump's latest warning raises a major question. Are talks still on? Iran and the U.S. had their most serious military confrontation. A fragile ceasefire took hold in April. Iran targeted America's regional partners in the latest salvo, in tit-for-tat strikes with the U.S. after the downing of an American helicopter over the Strait of Hormuz. First, it launched missiles and drones at U.S. bases in Kuwait, Jordan, and Bahrain. Then came a direct warning. Iran said its Gulf neighbors have a legal and moral obligation to prevent U.S. or Israel operations from their territory. The incidents came after U.S. Central Command said that it had completed self-defense strikes against Iran. Iranian media, citing authorities, acknowledged attacks in several locations near Hormuz, reporting strikes in Qeshm Island and the port cities of Sirik, Bandar Abbas, and Jask. While Iranian media provided limited details of the strikes, it reported that the attacks damaged a telecommunication tower in Sirik and destroyed 2 water tanks in the city as well. Meanwhile, U.S. President is not slowing down with his warnings for Iran. In the latest, Trump threatened that Iran will have to pay the price for taking too long to negotiate a peace deal. His remarks came after Washington and Tehran exchanged fire following the downing of the American Apache helicopter over the Strait of Hormuz. The escalation has raised fresh questions about whether the U.S.-Iran talks are really nearing a breakthrough. As Trump has been claiming, on the other hand, Iran's president, Masoud Pezeshkian, says that the country will not bow down to ceasefire violations nor surrender.
We must get out of this no war, no peace state. War is certainly not in the country's interest, but if they think that by violating our dignity, our territory, and our homeland, we will surrender or back down, then let them only dream about it. This is not something that we will back down from.
Just before the latest strikes, a new report suggests that the two sides had narrowed their differences on 4 key nuclear issues. The New York Times, citing U.S. officials and diplomats, reported that the broad outline of a potential accord were being emerged. At the center of the talks is Iran's uranium enrichment program. Washington wants a 20-year suspension, while Tehran has offered a 10-year halt. U.S. officials believe a 15-year pause could be a possible compromise. Another major issue is Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium. Reports suggest that Tehran could agree to dilute or downblend the nuclear material, providing it remains inside the country. The future of Iran's nuclear facilities is also under discussion. Iran has indicated it could dismantle 2 sites, but insists on keeping 1 facility operational. Washington is also pushing for anytime, anywhere inspections by international monitors. Now, it remains unclear whether Tehran will accept that demand. Washington is also pushing for anytime, anywhere inspections by international monitors. And as I mentioned, it remains unclear whether Tehran will accept that demand or not.